Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Universal Soldier: The Return. So this movie stars Jean Claude Van Damme, who's back as Luke Devereaux after a two-film absence. The remnants of the Universal Soldier program have been removed from him. He's fully human now, and he wants to help the Universal Soldier program to become more reliable and efficient and not so unethical and directly murderous, but just valuable in war, but not gonna completely self-destruct constantly like the program's done to this point. Everything kind of goes okay for a little while, but of course the funding starts to dry up, and the kind of the soul, I guess you would say, of the Universal Soldier program is in the supercomputer, and they call it Seth. And whenever the program's about to be shut down, Seth decides doesn't want to be shut down, finds a human host in Michael Jai White, and it's Luke Devereaux against the Universal Soldier program once again. So this is the fourth movie in the Universal Soldier series, and it was pretty roundly dismissed by everybody when it was first released. But I'm going to be real with you. I just watched Universal Soldier 2 and 3. This movie is a huge step in the right direction. I know I'm going way away from the norm on this movie, but it actually feels like a Universal Soldier movie. Does it feel like a B-movie version of it? Absolutely. But does it feel like Universal Soldier? Yes. The elements are here that fall into line with that. Now, this movie does make a little bit of alterations though, because we do have an almost over the top sense of humor at times, which I appreciated. But it's this definitely has B-movie vibes. There's wacky one-liners. There's a lot of cheese going on in this movie, and like I said, just kind of a weird sense of humor. Let me grab my notes. There were some interesting little things that happened in this one. I wanted to say this too. There's also some light sleaze. A fight breaks out at a strip club. A fight breaks out at a hospital. A fight breaks out in a laundromat. So there's a lot of fun martial arts fights. Oh, there's also maybe the world's most goofiest hello fellow kids type hacker in this movie. There's just a lot of weird stuff in it, but you've got action, you've got Bill Goldberg, you've got Jean Claude Van Damme, you've got shootouts, martial arts fights, you got goofy humor, one-liners. Is this a good movie? Probably by traditional standards, no. But is this a good movie after you sat through two just pretty boring and dull installments of a franchise? Absolutely. It's not serious and dark like the original Universal Soldier. It's more a little bit more campy and B-movie action, which I understand if you don't like that, but I'm just kind of going film by film trying to be entertained, and I appreciate the fact that they kind of went back to the roots here, even if they switched it up with the B-movie stuff. But I actually thought this movie was really fun. Is it great acting? Not really, but it's great story. It's, whatever, but it's entertaining to watch, and that's pretty much why I want to be entertained. I want to have a good time. So, I really appreciated this movie for that. So I'm going to go way outside the norm here and say that Universal Soldier: The Return really isn't that bad of a movie if you like B action movies, which I love them. Anyway, sorry for rambling. I'm going to wrap this up. But anyway, thank you for watching this review. If you want to check out more, I've got a full movie review playlist right here on YouTube. But until then, thank you for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.